happy to be with you. I'm going to share my screen and start my presentation. I'm really sorry because não falo português, so I will have to do I will have to do everything in English, but I know that Portuguese people speak English very well and much better than French people do, so I have no worry regarding this. Okay, just tell me when you are seeing my screen.
We are seeing perfectly.
Okay. So you're seeing my screen?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, I will present more in detail afterwards who is Keepers and what kind of solutions we offer, but just to share with you the mission of as Keepers, we offer solutions to help brands to get smarter and people smart to develop their interrelational intelligence and to create value from and for their customers. But let's start talking about customers and consumers. Oh, wait, what's happening? Okay, yes. Actually, today consumers want to play a different role when they are interacting with brands. They want to be considered as consumers. They want to be listened to. They expect from brands that they really, take care of them, that they listen to their consumers and develop afterwards some action plans to improve the customer experience. Consumers today want to act. They want to play an active role. They don't want just to follow the brands and messages of the brands. This is very critical. And this is something which has been accelerated by COVID, since COVID and Corona, by the way. And I will explain why. They want to be less targeted by the brands. The commercial pressure is too high for consumers, and they are expecting from the brands to be smarter, to have less pressure, but better interactions. When brands interact with their consumers, they have to have a more customized approach. They want to have a better consumption of goods, because since COVID, there is another conscious or awareness from the consumers, and they don't want to buy just for buying. They really want to make useful and relevant purchases. Very important since the last 12 months, since 1 year, since the crisis in Europe and worldwide, consumers have received many wrong or fake messages from institutions, from brands, for instance, as well, regarding delivery time or products availabilities. So there is a strong lack of trust from now on from consumers, and they are really expecting transparency and authenticity from the brand. This is a very important aspect. Within our solutions, we have a solution which offers ratings and reviews. And we have seen that the reading of the reviews has increased of plus 50% during COVID or since COVID. So consumers are really expecting proof, social proof, and transparency. That's no more promises. They really want, transparent content, trustworthy information, and social proof is very important, is key, and I will talk later on about this. They want to share their experience without filters. They want themselves to be transparent and to share the truth with the brands they are interacting with. And this is key in the new way that brands have to adapt their relationships with the consumers. So from now on, brands are facing a new paradigm regarding their consumers. They have to reinvent their relationship and the way they interact with them. Brands are really at risk right now. This is, there has been several studies regarding this, and one of them has been made by Brandwatch, and it's very interesting because since COVID, actually, consumers developed a new relationship to the brand. And for instance, during this crisis, several shops or several brands had some item shortages during the pandemic. So with some product or services which were not available anymore, and the consumers had to find them or find, you know, other product or other services answering their needs. So they started as well to challenge their loyalty to the brand, which is a real huge risk for the brands in 2021, because they have to prove themselves again towards their consumers. They have to remind them why they should be their favorite brand and why their consumers should be loyal. And you cannot expect from your consumers just to be loyal. You have to deliver a very strong, an excellent customer experience and improve your relationship to your consumers. It's over with one-sided or one-way pitch or relationships, top down from the brands to the consumers. Today, consumers are expecting real interactions with the brands and a bilateral relationship. To reinvent themselves, brands have to understand actually that they have to create value from and for their customers. Too often, brands are obsessed with what their consumers are doing when they are not on their website, when they are not on their mobile application, where have been my consumers, where have been my customer, and so on. Wake up. There are new rules regarding third-party data, which are about to arrive for all of us. And it's going to be more and more complicated to spy on our consumers and customers. So brands have to wake up and to realize that the information that they have already today from their customers are rich information that make it possible to deliver a lot of value and to create a sustainable growth thanks to their customers. So really, it's important to understand that you have to create value from your customers, and I'm going to show you why and how, and to create this value, of course, for your customers to sustain your growth. Interactions are the new normal. An interaction with a customer is not only selling a product, is not only answering an email that you received at your customer service because your customer is facing an issue with your brand. Brands really have to understand that the conversation they are having with their consumers goes beyond that purchasing and customer service. You really have to reinvent yourself, to find a new way of interacting with your customers, and to find, very simple and relevant occasions to share and interact with your consumers. Here are the three levers on which brands have to deliver operational excellence today. They have to engage their customers. An engaged customer is a satisfied customer, is a customer who is willing to interact with a brand. It's a customer who is as well ready to do some brand advocacy, to talk about the brand, to become a brand ambassador by the way as well, but you have to engage him. And there is nothing more engaging than an engaged customer. A customer who is doing brand advocacy, who is talking good, positively about a brand, is the best way actually for brands today to enhance their performances and have a sustainable growth. So that's key, engaging your customers, having from him some insights and some content, some interactions, to deliver more value. The second lever is, of course, we all know it, we are in the era of customer experience, and this customer experience has to be improved from a customer point of view. It means you have to listen to your customers, to integrate them in your processes of customer experience improvement. So listen to them, identify the main pain points, and deploy, the relevant action plan. I will be talking about our solutions, but engagement improvement are really our specialty at Skippers. Activate is a third lever, actually. You have to activate triggered marketing actions towards your consumers, and have hyper-customized. The issue is actually today that when brands are doing customization, for real, they are not doing customization. They are doing hyper-segmentation. They observe purchase behaviors of their customers, and they imagine, some action plan or engagement plan. They are working as well with the lookalike, with the twins of their consumers, thinking that when Anna just bought a new TV, Sony TV, for instance, or a new pair of shoes, that Anna's lookalike or Anna's twins will like the same shoes. Wrong. You don't know it actually, because you don't know what Anna has been thinking about the customer experience you've been delivering, and if Anna has been appreciating her product. And that's really why brands have to be very strong in listening to their consumers and engaging them to understand how they feel, if they are promoters, detractors, and if they appreciated the products that they have been buying or not. That's key, actually, today for the new relationship that brands have to develop with their consumers. Brands relational intelligence. What is this? Actually, we are talking about the skills that brands need to develop, to be successful for the purpose of business they want. So they have to deliver trust, to inspire trust. They have to co-construct with their customers, to do some cooperation. They have to share authentic contents, and there is nothing more authentic than contents that have been produced by consumers, by the way. They have to do hyper-customization, hyper-relevance when they are interacting with their consumers. They have to be simple, of course, in their processes. They have to consider their consumers and prove to their customers that they really want to take care about them. It's really something you have to express and to show. They have to be very transparent about the issues they are facing, or their values or their processes, and they have to show empathy. All of this builds a relational intelligence, and that's what consumers are expecting today. They expect from the brands that they have to be smart, actually. So to be smart, you have to connect better to your customers. For your sustainable growth, you have to become a people smart brand, not only a data smart brand, but people smart. You have to know what your customers are thinking about you, about your products, about your services, how they feel, if they are promoters or not. This is really the information you need in 2021 to have smart interactions with your customers. To increase your sales, you have to engage for real with your customers. The key is, when you interact with the customers, engagement is all about, for instance, ratings and reviews, videos, visual content, syndication of reviews. To improve your customer experience, you have to listen to your customer. You have to analyze how they are feeling, what they are saying about you, and you have to have, of course, action plans, relevant action plans based on this. Activate, it's all about automated trigger, about customized interactions. You have to re-challenge the way you are working your loyalty to your customers, and to think as well about rewards. That's, by the way, all what our solutions are providing at Skippers, such as Opiniones Verificadas, Tista, Mediatek, and My Feedback. And I will tell you a bit more about a few of these solutions. Opiniones Verificadas is based in Portugal, and just now reviews are key when you want to have an immediate growth and an increase of your conversion rate and a higher visibility. More than 92% of the customers, of consumers, read reviews before purchasing anything. They sometimes need up to 6 reviews before any purchase. And actually, this is really something that brands should integrate in their strategy. Some brands are afraid about what the consumers may say about them, but it's even worse. If you are not displaying your reviews, customer reviews, your unhappy consumers will always find a way to express how bad they think about you actually, and how bad they had, how bad was their customer experience with you. You know, to focus your consumer and to give a chance to your satisfied customer to express themselves, you need desperately consumer reviews. By the way, website visitors who read reviews convert 3 times more than other visitors. And customer reviews, you know, the seller ratings help you to increase your CTR, your paid search CTR. You know, you have up in average plus 17% of CTR's improvement. It can be even more, by the way. Another way to engage your customers and to, you know, to show them authenticity, authentic content. Consumers are not, you know, consumers are smart. That's why they expect from the brands to be smart as well. They know that a brand will never say, you know, bad things about their products or services, because a brand can do that. So giving a chance to the consumers to talk about your brand is the best way to show to the whole world that you are delivering great products and services. Your customers are genius. They are smart. They have talent. They can really create authentic and very creative video contents, by the way. And that's why you have to engage your customers, have them testify about you. And there is nothing stronger than videos, because they are very engaging. Videos is really a great level of efficiency. It's a proof of authenticity. Like the reviews, you have an immediate ROI because you increase the average conversion rate of your website up to 68%. And, you know, almost 100% of consumers think that a video is useful in a purchase decision making, if the video itself is useful and authentic. We offer a large broadcasting solution. You know, you can have a custom player. You can display automatically your consumer videos on social medias, have a YouTube automation and a video shopping gallery. We help you actually to create at scale a large amount of consumers' videos at a very efficient price, by the way, and with a great ROI. I give you an example.
Bonjour, à manier pour les enfants, comme ceci, avec en plus des petits velcro supplémentaires. Les poches sont très grandes et pratiques, j'adore. Et pour mon fils, c'est exactement la même chose, sauf en 8 ans. Ce ciré pour les enfants va du 3 ans au 12 ans. Et il existe également pour les tailles en dessous.
So when you see this kind of contents, you understand actually why it's so efficient, because they are really authentic, and there is nothing more, you know, competent than your customers to talk about the best, you know, assets of your product and services. That's really key. So, you know, engaging your customer thanks to reviews and video contents is key. Listening to them, with our solution is really something you should do to improve your customer experience. We cover the whole customer experience cycle, discover your offers, explore your catalog, buying, purchase, how consumers use your product to engage them. We cover all these cycles with solution, which help you to get, stronger and to create more value and more revenues, of course. We are short in time. I'm talking too much, by the way. And I just wanted to share with you that we have now, engagement solutions and customer experience improvement solution like Opiniões Verificadas, Tister, Mediatek, and My Feedback. We are worldwide represented with an office in Portugal, and we are working with the greatest brand all over Europe. There are no special industry which, for instance, should engage their customer and listen to them. All brands actually have to engage with their customers and listen to them and deliver value from and for their customers. And I would be really happy, as we are very short in time, to share further with you because we have so many things to share with you as keepers about our solution and to help you to reinvent yourself and to create value from and for your customers. So feel free to contact me. And if you only want to speak Portuguese, André Erinhas will be, happy to share with you about your needs in Portugal.